Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and there is a bombshell in the Charlie Kirk case that's really shaking things up. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. It's been a few weeks since the horrible tragedy that took the life of the late, great Charlie Kirk. He's somebody that I looked up to, even though he was much younger than me. He's somebody that was so whip smart and such a kind and good person. And I got to tell you, every time I do these videos, it's hard. And every time I think about that monster, Tyler Robinson, who is alleged to have pulled the trigger, I get angry. And today you find new evidence inside this twisted mind. Inside the mind of the man, the monster, who did this to a husband, to a father, to an American hero, in my opinion. And the new evidence is supporting this, he not only went back to the scene of the crime on the same day that he committed the crime, he interacted with an officer while he was there. And I have a lot of questions about that. How did that happen? How did he go back? What was the interaction? Why was he not suspected at that time? Why was he not arrested at that time? Now it's possible, and I would assume at that time maybe we didn't have a clear picture. We were still going through the videos and we didn't know who we were looking for. But it's wild that he went back to the scene of the crime. Now the reason he went back to the scene of the crime, from my understanding here, is he was trying to retrieve the rifle that he left there, because his biggest concern after taking the life of a husband, of a father, of a son, of somebody he loved, and you could see this by millions around the world, something Tyler Robinson never will be. You can see his number one concern in those text messages to his boyfriend were that he was concerned about how his dad would react if he didn't bring the rifle home. And that's very suspicious. It's very suspicious to me that that was his main concern. And I don't have a lot of answers. Suspicious in, not in any nefarious way, but suspicious in, does this guy even have a soul? Does he even have a soul? You just took somebody's life and your concern is getting in trouble for not bringing back the rifle. Wild. I want you guys to watch this report and let me know what you think in the comments.
That is not an image you see every day.
No, it is not. We are learning more, meantime, about the moves made by Charlie Kirk's alleged assassin the day of the shooting. Sources say Tyler Robinson made contact with a police officer near the woods where the suspected murder weapon was recovered. Authorities revealing, quote, "We have been able to confirm very recently that he did return to that campus and did make contact with an officer." Right now, exactly what happened in that interaction is under investigation. Robinson is expected to appear in court on Monday. Vice President J.D. Vance sounding off on Jimmy Kimmel's return after his recent suspension. Watch.
I'd love for Jimmy Kimmel to apologize to Erica and to all of the people that he slandered. He tries to say that he told a joke. He didn't tell a joke. He was actually accusing right-wing America, conservative America, of killing Charlie Kirk. When you accuse the people who've been holding prayer vigils, who've been praying about Charlie Kirk, you're actually apologizing for his murder. You're encouraging more of that violence to happen.
The vice president went on to say that if we want to stop left-wing violence, we have to be honest about what it is. Actor Tim Allen says he was inspired by Erica Kirk after she forgave her husband's killer. Allen was just 11 years old when his own father was killed in a car accident that involved a drunk driver. The star posting on X, quote, "When Erica Kirk spoke the words on the man who killed her husband, that man, that young man, I forgive him. That moment deeply affected me. I have struggled for over 60 years to forgive the man who killed my dad. I will say those words now as I type. I forgive the man who killed my father. Peace be with you all."
That is remarkable. All right, on the other side of things here, a left-wing gun club hanging up these disturbing recruitment posters at Georgia.